This is going to be the Taurus video, all about Taurus. Before I get into Taurus, I do sell tarot readings and I sell birth chart readings. I love doing this. This is what I want to do with my life, so any support is greatly appreciated. I'm going to link my Depop and Etsy in the description. Depop is preferred right now because I'm still figuring out the Etsy thing. So yeah, let's get right into it. Taurus, this sign knows business, so they'll get me. Let's start with Taurus is the second sign in the zodiac. So Aries is the first one, Taurus is the second. It's kind of represented by like the toddler age group, like 2-year-olds, like 2 to 4 years old. That's not 100%, like I didn't fact check that. I'm just saying it off the top of my head, but think of kind of like a young toddler kind of vibe. So they are an earth sign. They are ruled by Venus, and they are a fixed sign. So Taurus is big on pleasure. They like their sense of comfort. They love comfort and stability and just feeling comfortable in their body. Venus energy is very pleasant and lovely energy, and they're quite romantic. So Venus is the planet of love and beauty and art. So Tauruses can have a really good eye, like a really good taste in things. And they love feeling comfortable. That's actually why I brought my kitty in today. I thought it'd get me into that Taurus energy, because they are big into their relationships. It's one of those signs that if your Venus is in Taurus, you're definitely lucky, because you're gonna have an easier time with love. And if it's your sun, it's likely that you are in a relationship or you want a relationship. You could have gotten into a relationship very young, because Tauruses are just naturally good with that. They're pretty detached. They are an earth sign, so they're pretty detached and logical people. They're the opposite of Scorpio, which is a very dramatic kind of sign, very emotional kind of sign. So they're the opposite of that. Tauruses are not ones to really get tangled up in drama, unless they're a very Aries. They're a Taurus that's got a lot of Aries qualities in their personality, or any other sign that, or even Gemini. But generally they are not quite drama. They're very much like Libra, the other Venus ruled sign. They love peace. They love when everybody is getting along. And Taurus, unlike any of the fire signs, they don't mind sitting still for long amounts of time. They don't mind stagnant for long amounts of time. They can pretty much handle it. Like, they are likely to work that stable 9-to-5 job that some people might find so boring that they could never pursue that kind of lifestyle. But a Taurus just appreciates that stability that a 9-to-5 provides, that and being able to check out once they're done with work. They like having that balance. They're very balanced people. They're not necessarily, they are smart people, definitely very business savvy. They have that sharp earth sign intellect. they are probably the most present sign in the entire zodiac. I would say Pisces would be second to them. But Taurus is just very present. They are the type, like, when the moon is in Taurus and I'm feeling that Taurus energy, I can stare at the flame of a candle for 30 minutes and just lose myself in that candle flame, because I'm not in that go, go, go. Taurus is not a very go, 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 what's next, what's next, or like very down thinking about the past, which is where Pisces, probably why Taurus has Pisces beat, because Pisces is probably reminiscing a lot more about the past. But they are very in the moment. They can enjoy the present moment. They genuinely just enjoy life. It's that term, stop and smell the roses, that's oftentimes associated with this sign. People born under this sign are very stable. They usually can sustain long-term relationships. They are not likely to get bored. They actually get called boring, but that could be, and they could be boring if they don't ever push themselves out of their comfort zone. That's kind of the shadow side of Taurus, because yes, they love their stability, their comfort, and this is all great. They're very loving, nurturing people, and they love their circle. They're not ones to cheat. I'd say one of the signs not likely to cheat. But the downfall of all of these wonderful qualities is that they can get stuck in a rut and refuse to push themselves out of their comfort zones and get stuck in this box, and they do become boring because they're not pushing themselves in life. Taurus doesn't naturally have that drive like an Aquarius might. Aquarius is another fixed sign, but they're a fixed air sign, and they are all about change and revolutions and changing things up. And Taurus is square, so these two signs are very different from each other. And while an Aquarius can be restless and not in the moment and overthink things, at least they are changing things up constantly and innovating and moving forward all the time. Taurus is very fine staying still a lot of the time, which I think is what gives them the reputation for being boring. Every Taurus, I think, can, it doesn't hurt every person. It doesn't hurt to every once in a while push ourselves out of our comfort zones and try new things that might feel a little uncomfortable and out of our element, but could be worth it at the end and really expand our vision. So that brings me to food. Taurus is ruled by the throat, so very much associated with food. They like to feel comfortable, like I said, and have all their senses satisfied. So touch, taste, smell. They create very serene environments for themselves. I feel like if you go into a Taurus home, they have a very calm space where you're like, the energy in here is very good, like kind of a vibe. They're very, very good because they're that Venusian energy too. They have that like style. They're very good at creating very serene, beautiful environment. Yeah, Venus, if I didn't mention, is also associated with beauty. So, yes, you might walk into a Taurus home and just feel an instant sense of calm and be like, I never want to leave this place. I think their homes can be kind of like a spa. I'm just theorizing here. I don't think I've ever knowingly been into a Taurus home, or I have, and so that actually makes me think. But I think that Taurus, if they got a lot of Gemini in them, they're going to be very social beings, because not only do they crave that to love and to be loved, but they also, if they have Gemini, like, they're also quite social. That's a whole other video though. But I find like a lot of Taurus, they are more shy and reserved because they're an earth negative sign, but they're probably, I was gonna say they're like the most social earth sign, but Virgo, it kind of has them. I think that all the earth signs can be social if they feel like it, but they're more naturally inclined towards reserving themselves. It again depends on what else they got going on in their chart, but they are likely to be come off as more quiet and reserved until you really get to know them and they trust you and can open up to you. Tauruses, they're known for really liking food. They can definitely be the types that live to eat rather than eat to live. They just really enjoy food. They get very excited about food. And yeah, they just love quality, a good quality meal, a good quality blanket, anything that is nice anything that feels nice. They have a great appreciation for it. They're the type also to set an environment up. So what I mean by that is, like, I'll use myself as an example. I'm a very go kind of person. I can be sometimes, and for example, I meditate, but usually I will just meditate and get it done and not really think much of it, just like sit up and meditate for a half hour and be done. But a Taurus will likely make sure that the lighting is right. Light a candle, light an incense, lay out some crystals, make their bed all nice, put some rose petals on their bed or something like that, and then meditate for 30 minutes. Create a whole experience. And yeah, they're kind of a slow moving sign. They don't have this urge to go. That's why they get called lazy. Venus gets a rep for, as a planet, gets a rep for being lazy, because Venus can be lazy, and it's a very slow down and just enjoy life rather than working too hard. And it's more about enjoying life, and people don't usually enjoy work or enjoy doing the dishes. So these are reasons that Venus kind of gets a rep for being lazy. And yes, they like things that smell nice, feel nice, like soft blankets, good smelling candles, good tasting food. They are just, they just value their comfort. They're generally simple people that aren't looking for drama. They're not, looking for mess. They're just here to feel good. They're generally pretty fulfilled people. So yeah, I will end the video here. I'll probably be back with more Taurus, so if you're interested, you may subscribe down below. I really appreciate it for the people who have subscribed. It means a lot to me. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it resonated. I would love to hear if it did or it didn't, for you, for your Taurus friends, or whatever it may be. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.